Hi, it's Tanya, and it's been some time since I did one of these face-to-faces, and I have had some new subscribers, so hello to you. So I thought I would do one where you get to see who is behind the hands that you're always seeing on the video, and so yeah, it's me. And yeah, I just wanted to chat with you actually, just to let you know what's going on my channel and a little bit of my life. Not that much goes on there, it's, you know, it's general stuff. But first off, I do want to say that I am very pleased and happy to announce that I am still on the Hip Kit Club team, design team. Very, very excited about that. Always happy to be on there. I think it is a fabulous kit club. I have tried many over the years, and yeah, it's just the one that really speaks to me. So super stoked that I am still there. And if you aren't aware, Hip Kit Club, they have a website, the links will be below. I'm doing my hand gestures and you can't actually see them, probably a good thing. I'll sit on my hands. Anyway, I'll link their website and Facebook group below. And what is my main job there is that I do the weekly sketch challenges. They happen every Friday and they happen in the Facebook forum for the Hip Kit Club. And yes, every week a sketch is posted and several of the design team girls do layouts for it, and we post it in there, and you have a week to join in and create according to the sketch. And then there's a $10 coupon code up for grabs which you can redeem in the Hip Kit Club online store. So yeah, that is, and if it sounds like that's rehearsed, it's not actually, it's just, I've been saying it for a long time on my videos, so it just flows beautifully and comes naturally to me. So yeah, there's that. So again, super stoked. And yeah, okay, let's backtrack a little bit. If you aren't aware, I live in South Africa, I live in Cape Town, and our postal service is pretty dismal, to say the least. I'm sure many other countries can feel my pain. So getting packages here can be very, very tricky in time. Oh my gosh. If you go through the normal postal service, it takes forever for them to get here. So I use a courier company called Aramax. It's actually Aramax Global Shopper. And if it weren't for the fact that I'm on the design team, I don't think I would be able to play with a lot of the beautiful products that I see on my friends' YouTube channels and on my friends' Facebook groups and Instagram accounts. So I am very grateful to Kimberly for allowing me to stay on, and I do hope you will come and join us in the challenges and in the Facebook forum. It's a nice, happy place to be. And yeah, just come and play. So that's that. Right, and speaking of Facebook forums, Arita and I actually have our own. It's called the Craft Bunker of Ignorance. It was her name. I finally got it, you know, wrapped around my head. I used to call it all sorts of weird other things, but no, I've got the name right now. And it's a fabulous place. We grow steadily. We're not a massive group, but we are a very friendly, chatty group, and it's a non-judgmental zone, and we kind of like to enable people every now and then. In fact, actually, we just enable ourselves. It's really all that, all that we do. But yeah, if you would like to come and pop in there as well, please do. It's, yeah, it's a nice place to be. And what else? I actually had a little list. I wrote a little list for myself. Oh yes, okay, I have been doing kind of like a series on my channel where I've been scrap lifting myself, and I've decided that I'm going to make it a bit more formal in that, last year, December last year, hubby and I went to Europe. Fabulous trip. It was just so wonderful. We went to Italy, Slovenia, and a tiny bit of Austria, and I've been holding off on documenting it because, I'm not sure why actually. Maybe it's because there's quite a lot of photographs, and you know, it can always be a bit daunting to do these projects. It took me a year to document the America trip that we took in 2011. I have 7 full albums. I've done album shares on my channel. There should be a playlist for them if you're interested. But it's the kind of scrapbooking that I really, really enjoy. I love documenting holidays, vacations, safari trips, those kind of thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it easier on myself, because scrap lifting actually does, but what I do is and there's a lot of myself in this sentence, but I scrap lift myself. So I'm going to be picking layouts, previous layouts of mine that appeal to me, and I'm going to be using them as jumping off starting points for the layouts that I want to put into my Europe album. And I will put a disclaimer, some of them may possibly or most probably be sketch layouts that I've done for the Hip Kit Club team, and so I'm not going to claim that any of them are my original layouts. Some will be, I just can't remember which are and which aren't. So, you know, it might probably have come from a sketch. Most likely it's come from a sketch. But yeah, so that's the idea, and I'm starting to set it up. I'm already organizing my photographs because there's a lot of them, and I think I probably will put in some Project Life or Pocket Life type style pages as well, because otherwise I like to do 1 or 2 photographs on a layout, and if you do that, then yeah, you end up with 20 albums for a 2-week holiday. So yeah, so that's my idea. So that series is going to continue. It's just going to be a bit more formal, and I do hope you're not going to get too bored with seeing Europe, 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 Europe the whole time. I will intersperse it obviously with photographs of my kids because I love scrapbooking them, and yeah, whatever else is happening in my life. So but I do want to try and make that a regular thing, because I do want to get it documented so that I can look back on it. I actually have, oh golly, it was a project I started years and years ago now, when I was kind of first starting to scrapbook it again. It's a Europe trip. It's when hubby and I in 2001 we went to France, and I started to do it and then again got a little overwhelmed. All the photographs are printed, so I should really do that as well, but my issue there and why I'm not doing that one now is because I've lost my journal. I kept a journal. I documented every day, mainly saying, oh my gosh, my feet hurt because we walked and walked the whole of Paris in like 3 days, and yes, it was up the Notre Dame, down the Sacre-Cœur, past the Moulin Rouge, you know. I'm trying to remember all the things we did and all the museums we visited. So yes, I'm really want to get that done, but I need to go into the cupboard that is over there, which is petrifying to me because there's all sorts of stuff in there, and I really need to find my journal of, because that's what I do. In fact, oh sorry, this little traveler's notebook is what I took with me when we did our Europe trip. Now before we went, I did a lot of, this is very inspired by Ali Brown. She does this plopping on her pages, so I pre-plopped my pages, and every day I wrote everything that we were doing, and then afterwards I stuck in all the ephemera that I got, and so my trip is documented. So the layouts and things that I'm going to do is actually pure scrapbooking pleasure. I'm thinking about it because I got my typewriter and I love playing with my typewriter. I'm thinking maybe I will type up my notes every now and then. I will put in maybe some typewritten stuff from the notes that I kept, because A, I get to play with my typewriter, and B, it might enhance the page. So yeah, I think that actually is not a bad idea, and this is turning into a how-to project on how to document your vacation, which is not really what I'm coming here for, but I was just thinking about it, and I think if you are on vacation and you are able to document what you're doing each day, A, it's in the moment, and B, when you come home, it's there. You won't forget what happened if you take 10 years and decide then to scrapbook your holiday, unless of course you lose your journal, but I'm sure I will find it, hopefully, when I pluck up the courage to get in the cupboard. What else can I tell you? So yes, look out for that. Hope, you know, that will become a regular. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to be able to do 1 or 2 videos a week. I still need to organize the photographs and things, but I do have my first photograph. Oh, look at me, so organized. I have my first photograph. That's going to be my opening page, because we very rarely get photographs of the 2 of us together. So we accosted some people and asked them to please take a photograph of us. So that is going to be my title page, and then I will go into the others. And what I'm actually thinking of doing is taking it by country, not by day. My American one I did by day, but the country one, I think, you know, do Italy and then Slovenia and Austria, and then group within their group like things like buildings together. We got a lot of, we're fascinated by architecture and these beautiful buildings. Obviously we looked around Venice, we spent a couple of days in Venice, and oh gosh, it was just amazing. So yeah, I'm thinking of grouping like photographs together, and so it's not a day-by-day documentary of our holiday, because I already have that in here, and actually I did a December daily as well. So there's a well-documented trip because part of that was part of December daily. But yes, I'm going to do pure scrapbooking pleasure for the artistic excitement of it. And yeah, well, let's move on, but you can look forward to that. What else have I got in here? Oh, I'm hoping to do a few more hauls. I know I don't do hauls often, again, because of the way the postal system is in this country, and also actually the rand. The South African rand does not buy you much. It's ultra sad. And it's only because I have a pretty decent day job that I'm actually able to buy the things that I can. I mean, obviously I don't need to buy the things that I do, but I am heavily enabled, and oh, I feel the FOMO. Oh my gosh, the FOMO is just too much, and so I do like to try and get what I can without breaking the bank. So yeah, so hopefully I can do a few more hauls. That ties in with the fact that I have now decided to put affiliate links primarily to Amazon on my videos when I can, when I use a product that I bought, and I'm hoping to get a teensy tiny little bit of money back, so that I can, you know, buy more stuff and do hauls, and yeah, just, you know, just help out my little channel a little bit, that's all. There's no obligation, obviously. They're there if you see them. Yeah, this is real life. Dropped my notebook, now I'm going to try and pick it up. Oh, I can just see what I wrote down there. I'll just leave it on the floor. So yeah, so there's that, and I am continuing with my art journal journey. I keep have to think about those two words together. I'm enjoying it. I haven't been sharing that much on the channel because I kind of decided that I wasn't experienced enough to really share, but I've now cottoned onto the idea that I can do things where I can have, it was in one of my previous videos where I had my epiphany, where I decided that using things like stamped images in my art journals is fine, because you adapt them to what you like, and the colour choices are yours, and you can add things to it, and you just make it your own. And yeah, it's not for sale or for anything else. It's not, I don't run a business, I'm not selling stuff or anything like that. I'm doing it purely for my own enjoyment, so I'm hoping to share a few more of those. I actually did record, this is an idea I have this grand idea which I can tell you about some other time. But yeah, I've been using the stamps and colouring them in and that kind of thing, and having a lot of fun with it, and I'm hoping to start sharing more of that on my channel, so that others maybe who feel like me, who, you know, don't have that gorgeous artistic ability to draw the pretty things that we want in our journals, that you'll follow me and enjoy them, and maybe get some ideas to put into your journal. That is actually nearly finished, that art journal. I'm super excited. I've got one spread left, and then I can do a share and move on to another one. Not that I haven't moved on to others, you understand, but I have a slight sketchbook hoarding problem and buying problem. And golly, I don't actually think there was much else I wanted to say. Okay, I am going to pick it up. Alright, I apologise. There we go. Where am I? Reviews, I told you about, the affiliate links, the hauls, the art journals, the Europe trip, the HKC, Hip Kit Club, and I've been talking for 14 minutes, so I reckon you're probably about tired of me now. And if there is a big fat mess behind me, I do apologise for it. My room is not... my room is my room, and it is indicative of my personality. Stuff everywhere, cluttered room, cluttered mind. It's just the way I operate, primarily because I'm lazy, but I have sorted out some things. I've sorted out my drawers and that kind of thing, so I am slowly but surely doing some organisation. But yeah, I prefer to create than tidy up. So there we go. I'm going to wrap this up because otherwise I'm just going to waffle on. Oh wait, I did say I was going to speak about life. Well, there's not much to say about life actually. Life is going well. My mum does have health issues, which is a bit stressful on everybody, but we're keeping our fingers crossed that her doctors are going to be able to sort her out properly. But that's how life is when you get to, you know, we're all getting older, so it comes with age, unfortunately. But yeah, we're all hoping that she's going to, my gosh, that she's going to start to really feel better soon. My dad just carries on. He doesn't have a choice. He just has to. Actually, he bought me this shirt. You can't really see it, but he bought me this shirt for my birthday, and I'm a little unsure as to whether I like it or not because it's got these weird sleeves. Okay, and it's got this weird detailing on the sleeve. It's almost like it's inside out. I don't know if you can properly see it, but I'm wearing it because it reminds me so much of when my dad and I were, my dad and I, we would go out shopping and he would choose clothes for me, and he always actually picked out these really lovely little outfits. So I wear this in honor of that, and maybe it looks nice, I don't know. I'm just not that keen on it, to be honest, but I am wearing it because it reminds me of that. So yeah, there's a page I should probably document. So yeah, so that's my mum and dad. My two girls are doing well. Tamsin's carrying on with her becoming a lawyer. Jessica's doing her teaching. They're both doing exceptionally well. Very proud of them. I scrapbook with them a lot, so you'll hear all sorts of stories about them. My husband is doing well too. I don't speak too much about him. I don't scrapbook him actually, poor dude, but I mean that's just, I don't think he really minds. I mean, I'll scrapbook the two of us together, but I don't think he minds that he's not reflected in the books that much. Yeah, what's he doing at the moment? Oh, he's off building stuff, so he's always busy, always busy. And we have a lot of things to look forward to towards the end of the year. We're going on safari in November, December, which means that there'll be more animal pictures, I hope, to share with you, because I love doing that. It's another thing I love documenting. And we have family coming out for Christmas, so that's going to be fabulous too. And next year starts off with a bang. But I can talk about that when we get to next year, or closer to the time. But yeah, I definitely have waffled on way too long now, so I'm going to say welcome to all my new subscribers, and hello to all those people that have been with me for a while. I thank you all for watching my videos. I thank you all for liking and commenting. I love the comments, it just makes my day. And I do appreciate the fact that you appreciate my humour. I do have a big sense of humour, and a lot of it is self-deprecating, so if you do think that I am too hard on myself, don't worry. I have a very good self-image. I like to laugh, so that comes across a lot. So yes, lots of so's in that sentence, which isn't very good. And I am going to say goodbye now. And I'm going to say I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and yeah, we will chat again soon. So bye bye.